Oh man, video's late today. Yesterday, I went back up to the house, sorting out a few things. Watched a few YouTube videos on how to get better at YouTube, and then made some notes. I'm making a list of all the things I need to do and experimenting with thumbnails. And obviously the sound is an important thing. So I got some of these things, because I see a lot of videos that I follow, people have these fluffy microphones to cut out the wind. And I've had something similar before, but I lost the windproof things. So yeah, the package had arrived there, so that was another reason I went up to the house, opened the package, new tripod, also needed. It's a continual learning experiment. But you know, the consistency we've got is just now a case of improving, and we've got that algorithm longevity, I believe, and we're sorting the hashtags, the description, the links. We've got some really good things to share, and I love educating. So yeah, if we can just fine tune a lot of the other things, then yeah, these things should all just start marrying up and creating some success and bringing in customers for free, organic search traffic. So yeah, I was pretty furious by the end of it, because I opened the package up, thought, oh yeah, this is how it works, it's really easy. You just plug in the receiver to the end of the phone, plug this in, turn it on, it automatically syncs up, you hit record, boom, it's like plug and play. Wonderful, wonderful. So I do a quick test, I go testing like this, play the video, sounds great. Get my video, get G'd up, go outside, shoot a banging 10-minute video. It was gold. I was like, yes. Went back inside, thought, just quickly tested the audio. No audio. I'm like, oh, it's cold up there. It's like, there's no heating. I've got a lot going on. And it was a great video. And I'm just like, oh. So I sit down for 10 minutes, G myself up to do the other video. Do another test. I think, well, I'll do a test just to make sure. Do the test inside. Hello, testing. Toddy here, doing a video. Play. Sound works perfectly. I think, great. Let's go out and do the video. I go out, I shoot another 10-minute amazing video, come back in and test it, and yes, you know what's happened. No audio, so I just had enough by that point. I left. Came back and did another test in the kitchen here, and it works. So I'm like, but the only difference is I'm inside and the tests work and I'm outside, but that's not a factor, because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't know where I am. So I'm not doing the video with this right now, because I'm behind. I'll have to do another video later, and just, yeah. But this is what business is like. This is what pushing forward and evolving is like. You push forward a few steps, you go back a step. You keep pushing forward, you get knocked back. But the main thing is consistently you keep going and compounding. Just making 1% improvements every day is going to compound hundreds of times more per year. And that's what we're about. God, I was talking about loads of good stuff in the video yesterday. Yeah, really keen to get my non-conformity finance spreadsheet finished. Just with things like this going on in life, if all your money's coming in is going out, you've only got one option. So the finance part, I'm not a financial advisor, but I've learned a lot along the way. So this is what I'm going to do. You can do what you like, and the spreadsheet's going to pull in the prices and manage this automatically for you. I'm going to have 8 pots of money. And now what you want to do, and this is the only real way to get ahead. The first stage is to really think, wow, am I in the best position? Where is my future going if I carry on doing what I'm doing? Am I happy with the future that I see for myself with what I'm doing now, with what's going on in life now? And if that's no, you need to decide where you want to go. And that's probably more freedom, more health, more money, and doing work that you love. So you need to make a change. And the only really way I see to get ahead, unless you're some guru who can get promoted loads, but then you're still at the mercy of, bosses and boards of directors, etc. So the only real way to get ahead and to craft a life of freedom and to be able to do what you want to do is to make your own online businesses, test quickly, follow our protocols, tools and resources and education, and test a load of businesses and get some online businesses that are generating a revenue for you. Work out your minimum viable income. That's like all your bills and the food and the things that you need just to survive. Say that's $3,000 a month. That's your minimum viable income. Try and remove everything that you can, and then build up those businesses to in and around that minimal viable income, so you can quit that job you don't like, and then you can have more time to start balancing your life, to start making more money with those businesses. Then once you're running $4,000 a month and your minimum viable income is $3,000, you've got $1,000 free. Now what you want to do is automate putting those into investment pots. Now you want to do a mix of fluctuating and stable assets, and digital and physical. So I think these are my 8 pots. I'm going to have physical gold coins, physical silver coins, 2 pots, physical cash. So those are the 3 physical. The 5 of them are digital, but the gold and silver fluctuate, and the cash doesn't really. It kind of loses value, but for this purposes, it's stable. Then would have a Bitcoin pot, and then probably another crypto pot. That's 5, and then that crypto pot will probably have a mix of like 5 to 10 coins as well, so sub pots within some of these pots. So that's 5. Then you'd have a digital savings account pot, which is stable but digital. Then an index funds pot where it just tracks the FTSE 250, the Dow Jones, whatever. It just, you invest in one fund, and that technically invests in the top 100 or 200 or 500 companies that are on the stock market. So that's quite a safe way to just and diversify and have another pot of money going up. So that's 7. The other pot, you could have another index fund. You could maybe have another crypto pot. You could have something like stable dollars in Tether to then look out for opportunities with crypto, because it links with the other. This is all for nonconformityfinance.com, where we've got a free spreadsheet that will then track these pots. And then, like, if something like this happens in life, you've got then options. If some of those businesses go a bit wrong, if you have some bad health, if something comes up, you want to go on holiday, you want to do something, you've got some pots, and you can then look at the spreadsheet and be like, oh right, gold and silver are up like 30% since when we bought them. Crypto's up a bit or down, whatever, like the index fund's down or up. You'll be able to then take money from the pots that are more up there, and also then use some of the other cash and stable money to rebuy on pots that are lower, automating, skimming profits off the top and automating buying back in. And so that's what it's all about. And then you've got options, and options gives you freedom in life, because you never know what's going to happen. And then you've got opportunities to move abroad, to do things, to invest in other businesses, to then maybe do a physical business / digital, put some more money into your business for the ads, so you can grow and compound. That's our formula for getting ahead, really. It's a really 3-part plan it's a 3-part plan of mastering life master. All right, another video later. Hopefully this thing works.